see you, buddy.
There you go.
How you doing?
Hello, Governor.
Hey, nice to
How
see
are
you.
you?
Nice down to it. Thank you.
Oh, Jimmy, didn't take much.
I wouldn't touch that one.
Best you say nothing about it. Where's our next?
Gentlemen, over here.
How long has it been since the two of you had a private conversation of this nature?
Transition, we've never had one. I guess the last time the governor and I, if my recollection is correct, had an opportunity to talk in a private way, is probably the Chamber of Commerce dinner.
I guess that's
in
right.
February. We had a little bit of a
right.
conversation at that point. I guess the point that I would just make with regard to the conversation.
Get a little closer to the mic. Which is when the governor gives his budget address.
Governor, yesterday Congressman Florio said the flip side to some of the good things that have happened over...
Is it to this very point, to this very moment, all of the folks who might be inclined to be critical, particularly the political type people who are critical, have yet to come forward with a constructive, reasonable alternative for anything. And I guess, and you asked the question of Senator Devon before about, the politics of this whole thing. I guess I'm very comfortable, talking about next year and not having any of the people who support what we've done having to go out and answer the question as to why they didn't support an expanded homestead rebate to their people, why they affirmatively voted against it.
My Irish mother told me it's rude to be late, so I try not to. Thank you. Good morning. How are you? Right here. Talk for a moment.
Excuse me, guys.
Yes, sir.
You got it.
How are you feeling your first day in the State House?
I feel good. I feel very good. Lucinda gave me a good breakfast this morning, so I'm ready for a good day's work. Here, Chuck. Anybody would be doing anything in particular, or just...
No, just say
Dan, how are you? Nice to see you. Well, I just said, I brought my favorite picture with me that's been with me for 15 years in all the offices that I've been in. I've got a picture of young Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Just an interesting story.
Not thinking about the potential for leaner times. In a sense, the state government was like a family. We had to have a pinch felt by everyone. It took an awful lot of courage. But fortunately, the Democratic legislators had the guts to stand up for the people in general dollars. Unfortunately, even with the dramatic cuts that we've made, there was still a shortfall of about $1 billion. Ladies and gentlemen, I am now very honored and pleased, and I appreciate the courtesy of the mayor in allowing us to use these facilities, to be able to sign this bill into law. Larry, I'd like you particularly to come. The other members, please feel free to come. Today's date is 27. Ladies and gentlemen, fiscal responsibility.
Teaching hospital of the University of Medicine and Dentistry of New Jersey, Robert Wood Johnson Medical School.
Ladies and gentlemen, Governor Jim Florio.
Thank you.
How you doing?
This morning I told Lucinda that I haven't signed anything as important as today since I signed my marriage certificate. The bill that I'm signing into law today is a victory for the drivers of New Jersey. It's a victory for fairness as well. What we're doing today in signing this legislation is to strike a blow for the working people, the hard-working vast majority of American people here in New Jersey who have been oppressed by this unfair tax that we call automobile insurance. Got involved in the process of government this time. And because of that, we now have a good law. They sent in postcards. Take your questions. So I think I'd go here and sign the bill. Thank you very much. Wayne, you'll act as my counsel and get me to the right place. Okay.
Governor's right there.
Now I'm going to use one of those. Ladies and gentlemen, James. We'll do a J, and then we'll. Official. Official. So now I'm going to sign this bill, which is going to bring fairness to our income tax system and a larger homestead rebate for the people who need it most. Rich, I want you to come over and you can be my official witness here. And Rich, I want to present this pen to you and say thank you for the inspiration that you provided to me. This is for the Morrow family and for all of the